why is your new King's Camo hoodie not fitting right? Just explain to the viewers what happened there.
Yeah, well, it's getting darker and temperature drops, so I needed my hoodie on. Kent did the second-hand drive, and I put my hoodie on over top of my my seat belt. It's extremely...
Just lean forward a little bit.
It's extremely uncomfortable. Yeah, not my brightest moment.
Well, it's our first afternoon here in Saskatchewan. We got in late last night and we were unable to get our licenses right away. So we had to do some running around this morning. We've got all our proper paperwork to go out and hunt in Saskatchewan. We're just heading out for our first afternoon hunt. They've got about, how many mallards did they say?
Said about 50,000 that they've seen in this area.
Yeah, 40 or 50,000 in this area. So we're gonna do a mallard shoot this evening, and then the other guys are out scouting for some snow geese for a morning hunt. So Jason and Dean cleaned their guns out, so we should be good for a full round of mallard hammering this afternoon.
It's warm up for tomorrow.
Yeah, warm up for tomorrow. And it sure warmed up today, that's for sure. So but we're just gonna head out, go get set up.
Shoot him. There we go, Ken. We hammered those ones up that side.
Yeah, we sure did. Well, we had a really good evening planned here. Looked like an awesome setup. We've got a cut pea field here behind us, or in front of us here where the decoys are set up. We've got a beautiful little slough or small little lake here behind us. And apparently there was a lot of ducks in it yesterday, but the wind kind of died down and we saw lots of birds, but they were kind of filtering around us, and we had a few swing through, but I think if that wind would have stayed up, I think we might have had some more action.
Yeah.
Oh, we did all right.
Yeah. Got 4 of the 6 that come in, so
yeah,
we had a good shoot. Lots of fun.
We're better than 50%. So
yeah, beautiful night for this.
Oh yeah.
Great night to be out.
Yeah.
Make sure you come back after these important messages. Welcome back to Trigger Effect.
Well, I tell you what, these guys here, they know how to look after their decoys. They've got every one of them individually wrapped. They're a full body decoy with a stand, and they pivot. It should be a really good shoot. We got a huge spread here, probably about a couple hundred decoys. They said there was about 60,000 birds here yesterday, so we'll get these decoys all spread out and get the blinds set in, and it should be a good shoot this morning. Pretty big spread. Hey, Justin, how many birds do you figure we're putting out? Decoys?
Oh, probably close to 600 total.
600 total. Well, I was off. I said about 200, but now that we're getting near the back end of that trailer, it's looking like it's going to be 600. You bet. No, this is going to be a good spread. Going to be a good shoot this morning. Well, Jason, let's do this. Let's bust up some birds.
That's right, 5 to go.
Yeah. 5 to go, and we're going to load up.
Yeah.
Make it rain, snow.
Yeah. Yeah, just gotta wait for some legal shooting light here, so yeah, just 5 more minutes.
Yeah. I've already had a couple flocks come by and we had some ducks set in. But yeah, it's looking good.
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful morning. Oh, some ducks coming in right now.
Well, I got one out of that group.
Look at this right here.
Land going on. Well, we're seeing lots of birds this morning, but we got a little bit of an issue. The birds we shot at the first group went and landed on a field next to us, and it seems to be pulling all the other ones over there. So.
Yeah, they're flying us high here, and they're not really coming in. They're circling us a few times, and then they're seeing that other flock, and they're heading over to it. Looks like it's about a mile off or so, and they head over there and drop in on those ones instead of coming to see us.
Well, our morning hunt didn't plan out as well as we'd hoped. We saw lots of birds. Apparently there was about 60,000 birds in this field there yesterday. We set up early. We were like at least an hour before legal shooting time. And the birds started lifting up behind us, and that first flock came in and they started to swirl. They looked like they were going to tornado in. And we let a barrage go there at the first group that come in close, and the rest of the flock flew and landed about a half mile to the north of us here, and they drew in the rest of the birds for the rest of the day. We just had 1s and 2s coming in, that was about it. But
yeah, it was a good morning. Beautiful out here.
Oh,
I mean, it's been a little cool, but I mean, sun's up. It's absolutely gorgeous. Nice day to be out here. Just didn't quite work out.
Well,
but
and you can't ask for anything more. I mean,
No.
Justin put out a great spread here.
Yeah.
We've got that rotator there with all the decoys on it.
Yeah.
We were set up good. It was just the fact that the first flock landed outside of our shooting zone, and it just drew the rest of the crowd in. So
yeah, that's hunting.
yeah, that's hunting. So we'll just have to probably pack up and try it again this afternoon.
Yeah.
Right on.
So we're on evening 2, and what we've decided to do, we've got Mike Franklin here from Pacific Wings Prairie Outfitters, and he's got us set up for an amazing duck shoot. He was in here last night and he saw rafts and rafts of birds coming in here, so we're set up in between a couple ponds. We've got the wind in our favor, and we've got the shade in our favor. It's really hot out. It's about 25 degrees out right now, but we're looking forward to a really productive shoot. Fingers crossed, we'll be limited out. Oh, I didn't even realize what he was calling until the last minute. I realized they came overhead. But I put around into the one there. But they're starting to fly all over the place, so.
Well, I'm not as fast as your hound, but
Well, no, but you're all right. You got him.
sniffing them out. Better?
Died. That was better.
I think we might have double tapped that one.
I think so.
Ah, look at the
I think we
feathers
double
coming down.
tapped that one.
You got all 3, didn't you?
Huh?
You got all 3, didn't
Yeah,
you?
we did, but
I think I was shooting at the head though.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know what happened there, but that bird's got no feathers left.
No.
Make sure you come back for some more hunting action with Trigger Effect after this commercial break. Welcome back to Trigger Effect.
Jason Bellows, the duck slayer, strikes again. Go pick up your feathers.
Here comes something.
It's absolutely incredible shooting. We're getting into the witching hour, and it's just wave after wave of ducks. We've got Mr. Jason Bellows, the duck slayer here.
The retriever.
Oh, look at, we've got some more coming in. He's a better retriever than a duck slayer. Oh. That was a good one.
You probably didn't get much film on that one. But I couldn't pass it up.
No, that was awesome.
It was right there.
Incredible. We're done. Incredible shoot. We just shot our last 2 ducks. We've reached the end of the evening. All I can say is Mike Franklin and Pacific Wing Prairie Outfitters, they sure know their ducks. We had an amazing shoot. This field was scouted last night and they did exactly what Mike said they would do. I don't know, what do you think, Jace?
That was a pretty good shoot. Yeah, we saw a lot of birds here tonight.
You know it's a good shoot when you feel the barrel of your shotgun and it's hot like a rifle. Good one.
Never gets old.
Well, it's our last morning here. We finally going to get into an awesome snow goose shoot. We've got about 60,000 birds that have been spending about a week here on this field. The guys have been saving this one. It's been a kind of a gem. We got a little bit of a fog this morning. We've got one wicked spread. We've got close to 600 decoys out. We have a bunch of flyers, a bunch of mechanicals. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of shooting today, I think.
Yeah.
They told us to make sure we had lots of boxes of shells at our seats, so we're stocked up.
Well, not just the shells, but I noticed he's getting us in comfort with some pillows and some blankets, so I think he wants us to stay here until we get the 100-bird quota.
Yeah, they figure we'll shoot 100 birds here today, so.
Yeah.
So it's looking really good. I can't wait to, we're set up nice and early. We've got in here nice and early, got everything set up just the way we want it, so we're not rushed. And it's looking like we've got about an hour before it's going to get light, so let's get settled in and
knock them down.
Yeah, this is going to be a good shoot.
Yeah, let's get them.
All right, hammer them down, boys.
Shoot 'em, guys. Too bad they didn't cut right through the middle.
Yeah, I only got one shot off.
Hey, Eddie. What?
I just got the one on that one bird there, that's it.
Shoot 'em. Shoot 'em.
Stay tuned for more Trigger Effect after this commercial break. Welcome back to Trigger Effect.
You need to take it easy on the decoys.
You have them coming in, and I almost got taken out by a goose. Dangerous stuff.
Shoot 'em. Oh, get him.
I'm out.
Take him.
I don't know how many big flocks that is now, but we just keep raining birds. It's a little bit foggy, so they're approaching low, and it's not much aiming involved when they're right off your barrels, that's for sure. But we're gonna get back. We hear more geese.
Shoot him. Shoot him. Take him.
An adult snow and an adult gray. 2 birds, 1 shot. Score ammunition, you can't beat it, baby.
Shoot him. That's it. All blues.
Well, folks, we've had an unbelievable hunt here in Saskatchewan with Justin and Mike of Pacific Wings Prairie Outfitters. We had a 100 limit bird day today in 2 hours. I just want to thank both you, Mike, Justin, for an absolutely fantastic shoot. Birds are still trying to set in the decoys behind us here.
Yeah, and if you want to get all their contact information, you can go to www.triggereffect.tv, or how can we get a hold of you guys?
We've got our website, which is www.pacific-wings.net. Our phone number is 509-967-2303.
Excellent. And we should also point out Jason Bellows, Westside Stores, a valued sponsor. Thank you so much for coming and enjoying this with us.
Thanks
Jason.
for bringing me along, guys. It was great.
And I definitely got to get a handshake in too as well. Thank you very much, Mike.
Thank you.
Justin. It was awesome.
Yeah.
So don't forget to join us next week for another exciting episode of Trigger Effect.
Additional funding provided by Tourism Saskatchewan, the land of living skies. This has been a Thunder Boys production.